Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, we are going to be looking at your career predictions. We are going to see what's coming up next in your career. We are going to start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started. For pile number 1, please Spirit, what is happening next in pile 1's career? What is happening next in pile number 1's career, please Spirit? The word purity keeps coming through, and like the color white, something about like pure intentions or doing things for the right reasons is what's coming through. For pile 1, please Spirit, what is happening next? So we have the 5 of Cups. What is happening next in pile 1's career? We have the 6 of Wands. We have the World. And the 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Okay. So pile 1, I see that what's happening next in your career is a victory after a period of disappointment or loss. So this 5 of Cups can be interpreted a few different ways. For some of you, this could mean a literal job loss, being let go, being fired, being laid off. If that is the case, I don't necessarily feel like this is what's next. I feel like if this energy resonates with you of a job loss, this is something that you have already gone through. But this can also just be a sense of disappointment or unfulfillment within your current position or your current career path, or just in the workplace as a whole. There's this overall feeling of loss or feeling of disappointment. But what I'm seeing is after this feeling of loss or of disappointment, dissatisfaction, there is success, there is recognition coming in. And this success, this recognition is actually putting you onto a completely new path within your career. And we're going to get oracles to get like more information about what this possibly could be. But I'm seeing this success and this recognition being next to the World card is helping you complete a cycle of disappointment, of dissatisfaction, of loss. And it's putting you onto a brand new path. And I see with the 2 of Wands, you are going to be planning for like a new path in your life, a new chapter in your life with this 2 of Wands. For some of you, you could be getting a job offer that is going to require you to relocate, is what I'm feeling for some of you. And this is something that would be very, very exciting. And I feel like this is something that will definitely give you an increase in pay. But for others of you, this success and this recognition is just overall just putting you on a new path in your life. And it's completing out an old cycle. And I do see with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, once again, this is a card of victory, of success, of achievement, but it's also a card of you taking the reins, you moving forward, you taking charge. So I see that this success and this recognition isn't just like, you know, coming out of the blue or just falling into your lap. It's coming because you've put in the work. You've done your due diligence. You've taken the reins within your life, within your career, and now you are getting rewarded for it. So yeah, you're going to be planning for the next phase, the next step in your life. I'm seeing that for some of you, it could even be that this success, this recognition, that is putting you on a new path in your life or a new chapter in your life is actually going to enable you to move or to relocate. And you know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're moving like super far away from where you currently reside. It could be, you know, you purchasing a home, for example. It'll give you the finances that you need to do that for yourself. Okay. I'm just seeing that you're planning for the next things in your life, the next phase of your life, the next chapter of your life. So it could be you're looking to move house, to purchase a home. It could be that you're looking to maybe settle down now, start a family. Like it kind of gives that energy of like, okay, I've reached this point in my career where I can finally put my focus on other things, you know? So I do want to go ahead and get into your oracle cards now. And let's see what other information that I can get for you. Overall, the energy is like really, really positive. I feel like you're headed in a really positive direction after a period of time of feeling unfulfilled or disappointment. For pile 1, please, Spirit, pile number 1. What is next in pile 1's career? What is happening next in pile 1's career, please? What is happening next in pile 1's career? All right, so we have Healer of the Ages. Okay. Healer of the Ages. Some of you could work in a field such as medicine. You may be a healer. You could be a nurse, doctor, work in the medical field, or even like a spiritual healer for some of you. Maybe you work like doing Reiki or something like that for some of you. But I'm also seeing this as this is divine healing energy. This is like literally the divine giving you this healing energy, this support, you know? So I do feel like as it relates to your career, you are actually getting a lot more time to possibly focus on yourself, to focus on your healing. And this almost kind of feels like divine intervention in a way. But I am seeing that there's less of a focus on your career because you're gaining this success and this recognition, and it's putting you in a really comfortable spot in your life to where you're able to focus more on other things. So it could be that you're able to focus more on your healing, to focus more on self-care, to focus more just on yourself and your well-being and the things that you really want to bring into your life, the things that you want to cultivate in your life. And you know, like I said, for some of you, it could be that you're a literal healer in some way, whether you work in the medical field or the spiritual field. There is this divine healing energy about you. But with this energy, it feels like a sense of peace is probably the best way that I could put it. It feels like a sense of peace. Maybe that's like that purity energy that was coming through at the beginning of your reading. It's like this pure healing energy, you know? And I think it's because you've done things out of like the kindness of your heart. Like you've had pure intentions in everything that you do. And it's like now it's coming back to you. That success and that recognition is coming to you because you did things for the right reasons. So let's see what else I can get for you. Pile number 1. What is happening next in pile number 1's career, please? What is happening next in pile number 1's career, Spirit? We have children. Okay. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So we have the healing energy coming through twice. So definitely some of you could be healers. You could work with children. You could work in pediatrics for some of you. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, or healing children. What I'm also seeing this as, like a couple things. So you know how I was saying like, I kind of feel this sense of you being able to focus on other aspects of your life because you're completing this major cycle in your life and you're reaching this success and this recognition and this achievement. And it's allowing you to focus on other things in your life, to plan for other things in your life outside of career. And for some of you, like I said, this could be settling down, starting a family. So it could be that, you know, you might end up having children, or if you already have children, it could be that you have more time to focus on your children. I'm seeing this as you being able to put a lot of time, energy, and effort into raising your children, whether these are children that you're going to have in the future, or it's children that you already have. I'm seeing this as you really being able to put a lot of time and dedication into how you're raising your kids, and it's because you've completed out this major cycle, like I said. Now, for others of you where that doesn't resonate, this could also just really talk about your inner child. Once again, you're able to focus a lot more on yourself and to plan for other things in your life. And it could be that, this Two of Wands, you're able to do things that maybe child you or the younger version of you wasn't able to do, and now you're able to finally kind of nurture your inner child and to do things that maybe you've always wanted to do but never got a chance to. Maybe you just never had the finances to do these things, and I see that you're able to start making those plans to do those things that will be very healing for your inner child. I'm hearing like Disney World. Maybe someone here always wanted to go to Disney World as a child and never had the opportunity to. And I'm seeing that with the Two of Wands. It's like maybe you start planning that trip because you've reached that success in your career that enables you to start making those plans that'll be very healing to your inner child. It's something like that. And I know it'll look a little bit different for everyone here, but like that's the vibe here. That's the vibe. Let's see what else I can get for you. Pile number 1. But yeah, some of you could definitely work with children. I'm hearing like daycare. Some of you work in daycare or you're a teacher. I'm also kind of seeing this as like maybe you're able to work from home, and that's the reason why you're able to like spend a lot of time taking care of your kids, whether these are current children or future children. It might be like you work from home, so you're able to spend a lot more time raising your children. You could homeschool your children, or something like that. For pile number 1, please, Spirit, what is next in pile 1's career? We have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So that's going back to that 5 of Cups energy. In Scorpio energy, it's all about transformation. So there's a lot of change, a lot of transformation happening for the better within your career. And I see that you are releasing that 5 of Cups energy, that feeling of sadness, of disappointment, of lack, of loss. And you are coming into a time period of your life where you are being recognized for all that you have done. You're being celebrated, pile 1. And I think that will definitely help you release, that 5 of Cups energy, that negative energy. And it is a significant transformation that's happening in your career because it's a completion of a major cycle. I see that you may have actually done a lot of healing within this cycle. And because you've completed this healing process or this healing cycle, that is what's helping the energy kind of complete and close out. And it's honestly aligning you on this path of success and recognition and you being rewarded for all of your efforts. I am seeing that as well. Some of you may have been going through a lot of healing and purging and releasing and introspection within yourself, and weirdly enough, that's honestly helping your career. Like it's not only helping you internally, but it's also helping you in your career path because it's aligning you with the best possible timeline, your highest timeline. So that's really nice. Let's go ahead and get one more card for you, pile number 1. And let's see what is next in your career. For pile number 1, please, Spirit, what is happening next in pile number 1's career? What is happening next in pile 1's career? Okay, so we have the Scythe. So this is literally about disappointment, the 5 of Cups. So yeah, this is a completion. We have the 10 here. So this is about completion of a cycle of feeling disappointed, of feeling lost, of feeling unrecognized, of feeling overlooked. For some, it could be that, you've gone through a period of unemployment, and finally you're getting the job, you're getting the recognition that you deserve here, and you're getting a really good job that is going to put you on a really, really exciting path where you can really start planning for your future. It feels like overall there's this sense of stability coming through. There is this sense of stability that will help you just move forward in your life, to move away from this disappointment, this sadness, this just feeling almost kind of like Five of Pentacles energy, feeling forgotten, feeling left out in the cold for some of you. There is this feeling of like you probably feel just like you're not being recognized for all of your efforts, you know, and that's what's changing. That's the transformation that's getting ready to take place in your life. And it's because with the Chariot, it's because you put in the work. You took your career by the reins and you just kept pushing forward. You kept moving forward. And I see that you are definitely about to reach a level of success and recognition that is going to complete this cycle of sadness, of disappointment, as well as this healing that I feel like a lot of you have been going through. You know, possibly healing regarding your inner child as well, you know. Yeah, it could be that you were doing a lot of healing and introspection regarding your inner child, and that is part of the reason why you weren't able to see the success just yet in your career. It's almost like you had to go back to the younger version of yourself, or the past version of yourself, and give that version of yourself the love, the comfort that it needed. And then once you have completed that, which you are completing that as we speak, once you've completed that, then it's like, okay, now I can be the adult version of me. Now I can step into this success and this recognition as the adult version of me, because I've healed my inner child. I've given my inner child the love and the comfort that they needed. And so now the adult version of me can take the reins here and handle this level of success, this level of recognition. And now you're able to start planning for your future. Wow, very beautiful energy, pile one. Very beautiful. I feel like this is very significant because it's not just about your career. It's about your life as a whole. It's about where you've been. It's about where you're headed. It's about your healing. And I see that there's so much positivity, there's so much positive energy coming to you, not just in your career, but in your life as a whole, because you are completing a major cycle within your life. You are completing a major chapter in your life, and you're stepping into this energy of the Two of Wands, of really starting to plan for your future. So that's a really beautiful energy, pile number one. I am going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you, pile number one. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the very end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, we are going to be looking at your career predictions. We are going to see what is happening next in your career. We are going to start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started. For pile number 2, please, Spirit. Pile number 2. What is happening next in pile number 2's career, please? What is happening next in pile 2's career? All right, so we're starting off with the Lovers. What is happening next in pile 2's career? We have the Ace of Swords. What is happening next? We have Temperance. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so pile number 2. I feel like where you're kind of currently at is like a place of like confusion, or like this place of needing to make a choice or needing to make a decision, with the Lovers card being here, because this ultimately is a card of choice. This is a card of, you know, should I follow my head, my logic, or should I follow my heart? And I feel like what's happening is you're getting clarity about where you're going, where you want to go, what you want to put your effort and energy into. And it could be that for some of you, like maybe you're debating on whether or not you want to pursue like a traditional 9-to-5, or do you want to pursue something that's more creative, or being self-employed, being an entrepreneur. It kind of feels like that, you know, like you're kind of like, I don't know what I should do. Should I just stick with tradition, or should I, you know, carve my own path here in my career? And I see that you're getting some kind of clarity with this Ace of Swords about what to do, about what to pursue. It's like an epiphany. It's an aha moment, you know, that will clear out this confusion. It'll help you make a clear decision. And with Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles being here, the overall vibe of these two cards is patience. Patience, being grounded, taking practical steps, not rushing, being very well balanced. That's the overall energy of these cards over here. So I'm seeing that as it relates to your career, you're taking practical steps towards something after you've gained this like epiphany about what to do. You're taking like slow, practical steps. You're doing things in a very grounded, practical way. You're not rushing through things. You're making sure that you're being very diligent in this endeavor, in this choice that you make for yourself. And for most of you here, with this Page of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like for most of you, you will end up following your heart. Because cup energy, it's very like emotional, heart-centered, and it can also be very creative energy as well. And I kind of feel like with this Page of Cups being here, this epiphany with this Ace of Swords, this clarity, this like aha moment kind of comes out of nowhere, kind of comes out of the blue. It's a little bit surprising, I feel, where it just suddenly clicks for you about what you're meant to be doing, about what you're meant to be pursuing. And I see that you're going to start taking very like practical steps towards this thing, towards potentially this dream, or this creative endeavor, whatever this may be for you specifically. I'm just seeing that you're going to be very practical, and you're going to be very diligent in how you move forward in your career. So for some of you with Temperance being here, because this is a very healing energy, you could be doing something as it relates to healing other people. Could be like a spiritual healer of some sort. Also, this is about alchemy with the Temperance energy, alchemization, taking the negative and turning it into something positive. For some of you, that could also be relevant within your career as well. Helping people. I'm hearing like counselor for someone here. You could be like, you know, trying to counsel people in some way, giving your advice to people in some way to help them out of a dark situation and turn it around into positivity to help them move forward. That's very specific, so only take it if it resonates. But we're going to go ahead and get into your oracles so we can get some further information. For pile number 2, please, Spirit. Pile number 2. What is happening next in pile 2's career, please? What is happening next in pile 2's career? Wow, okay. So we have happy family with the number 4. So we have a lot of stability coming in for you. So with happy family coming in, you know, we do have the Lovers, and it is right underneath the Lovers. So for some of you, there could be a significance of building a family with another person. You know, for some of you, you know, this epiphany or this realization could be that you want to be maybe like a stay-at-home parent. You know, that could also be the case. For some of you, maybe you really want to focus on raising children, being a homemaker, things of that nature. Maybe that's, for some of you, the epiphany. For others of you, I see that you're able to create a lot of stability for your family, for your loved ones through this endeavor, this epiphany that you're going to have. You're going to be able to create a lot of stability for your family, for your loved ones. It's not going to happen all at once, of course. I do feel like you're going to be moving very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles, and it's for good reason. It's because this is meant to be something that is solid, that is stable. This is a really strong foundation for you in your career. And so I do see that you're going to create a lot of, you know, overall stability and security for yourself, for your loved ones. Yeah, very interesting that came through. Let's see what else I can get for you. I also kind of see this as support, like your family, your loved ones, your friends, the people closest to you could be really supportive of you in this endeavor that you choose to go down. For pile number 2, please, Spirit, what is next? What's happening next in pile 2's career? We have practice or polish your skills by practicing regularly. So, yeah, you could be doing something that is like a skill of yours, something that you're pretty good at, that requires you to do a lot of practice. And maybe that's part of the reason why things move kind of slowly, because you really have to kind of like hone your skills and practice. You know, practice makes perfect. So, you know, for some of you, maybe you want to be a musician, for example, and maybe you have to really practice at mastering your craft, and you're taking those practical steps at doing that. And it's like your family, your loved ones are really supportive of this dream and of this path that you're choosing to go down. It could be something that you're already, you know, practicing your hand at, that you're already trying to hone your skills. We have creative expression at the bottom of the deck. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So yeah, I was definitely picking up on, for a lot of you, this could be something that's more creative, you know? For sure. I do feel like with that Page of Cups, like I said, you're choosing, for most of you, to follow your heart, to follow your creative expression as it relates to your career. Let's see what else I can get for you, pile number 2. And this endeavor could also potentially be very healing for you with that Temperance energy, like you're alchemizing your own negativity or your own negative experiences, and you're turning it into something beautiful, something that is creative, something that's true and authentic to you, that you're able to put out into the world, and other people are able to relate to it, for some of you as well. For pile number 2, please, Spirit, what's happening next? Beautiful. We love to see this. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So you have a lot of abundance that you're aligning with. And I don't feel like it's all coming in at once, but I do feel like you are aligning yourself on the path where there is prosperity, there is abundance. And that's where that stability is coming from, where you're able to support yourself, your loved ones. I'm hearing you'll be able to buy, like, your parents a house or something like that. Like, it's like that kind of abundance that's at the end of this path. And I feel like you are going to be making the decision to align yourself with this path and taking those practical steps on this path here, where there is a lot of abundance and stability waiting for you. You know, it's like a money path that's waiting for you to find it. And you're going to have this epiphany, this realization, this clarity come to you about what you need to do to align yourself with this path. And for most of you, I do feel like it has something to do with your creative expression, your creativity. You have a certain skill that you're really good at. Maybe it's something that you haven't done in a while. For some of you, I'm hearing, like, for example, if you want to be a musician, but you haven't picked up an instrument in a long time, you know, maybe it's time for you to get back into it. You know, like, it could even be something like that for some of you. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else we can get for you, pile number 2. I just love that this prosperity card came through, because it's just confirming the fact that there's so much stability here. Like I was saying, there's so much stability, abundance, prosperity, where you're able to take care of yourself and your loved ones. For pile number 2, please, Spirit, what's happening next in pile number 2's career? What is happening next in pile 2's career, Spirit? We have, oh my goodness, you guys, the ship. This is about riches, wealth. What the heck? Oh my goodness. And we have the lilies, which is happy life. Wow. So yeah, you're coming into money. You're coming into money, pile 2. And you know what? It could even be that some of you may actually already be on this path, and maybe it's been moving very slowly. And maybe that's why there's been this confusion here. And Spirit is saying the reason why things were moving slowly is because you had to hone your skills. You had to improve your skills before you could really step into this line of work, and, you know, reach those or reach the success, reach this prosperity. And then this epiphany is coming in, which could be, you know, the success, the prosperity that's going to give you the clarity that you needed, that you are in fact on the right path. But for others of you, you know, you're kind of confused about what to do, and you're going to get that clarity, that epiphany. And I mean, we have prosperity and we have the ship, which, like I said, is about riches. So you have a lot of wealth that is getting ready to come into your life, or that you are aligning yourself with, pile 2. Like I can't even express it. I can't even put into words. Like it feels like a significant amount of money, like a significant amount of money that you are aligning with, to have both of these cards come out with the happy family, which is telling me, like I said, you know, you're able to take care of yourself and your loved ones, and not just your immediate household either. Like you're able to take care of your parents, your grandparents, aunts, uncles. Like you're able to take care of everyone. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to support them in that way, but it's like you have the ability to do that, or you're going to have the ability to do that. So yeah, I love that. And also with the ship, this can also speak about like a voyage. So some of you could be moving or relocating, or traveling as well with this coming through. But I just see that with the ship, there's movement forward. Okay. You might currently be in a position of like I said, being at a crossroads, being unsure. And finally, this clarity, this epiphany is going to come to you that's going to help you move forward towards that abundance and that stability, that prosperity, these riches that are waiting for you, pile 2. So very beautiful energy, pile number 2. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you, because that's really all I'm seeing for you. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, we are going to be looking at your career predictions. We are going to see what's happening next in your career. We are going to start off with your tarot and then get into your oracle cards. So let's go ahead and get started for you, pile number 3. The first message that's actually coming through is honestly very specific, so only take it if it resonates. But for someone here, the message that's coming through is like, in your current workplace or your work environment, there is someone that is showing up kind of like mean girl vibes, and they don't even have to necessarily be a girl. This person is someone who I feel like is really kind of greedy, is the word that's coming to mind. Like, I'm being shown a pig. And that's like, okay, that's not to say that this person is a pig, but it's like the message of greediness is what's coming through with this person. That for someone here, you work with this person, and it's like, I feel like they're very selfish. And I kind of get this vibe of, it kind of feels like bullying in a way. So I don't know if someone here is feeling like kind of bullied or put down by someone that they work with, someone that's really selfish, greedy. That's kind of the vibe, like someone that's just like really in their ego. And if that is the case, pile 3, I'm being told that karma karma is coming in strong. Okay. It almost kind of feels like the kind of person that would try and take credit for something that you've done. You know, like they try and take all the credit, they try and take all of the recognition when they haven't even done anything or they haven't done much. You know, it's like that kind of a thing, like that greedy, selfish sort of a vibe. And like I said, that's very specific. So if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But I just had to say that because that's what was coming through. So if that resonates, know that karma is coming through for you, okay? But let's see. Let's get into your tarot now, pile number 3. And let's see, Spirit, for pile 3, please. What is happening next in pile 3's career, please? So we have the Tower. What is happening next in pile 3's career? We have the Queen of Wands. I just heard exposed. We have the Hermit. This is such a specific message that I'm getting. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. This is such a specific message. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So, wow. Okay, I'm actually getting kind of like a few things. So bear with me. Only take what resonates. So going back to what I was saying about, for someone here, there's a person that you're working with that is just in their ego, right? This person is being exposed for who they truly are, is what I was hearing. With the Tower energy and the Queen of Wands, this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person is showing up in an energy of, once again, just holier than thou. Like they're so in their ego and they're like sitting on this throne thinking they're hot stuff, and they're going to be exposed with the Tower energy. This person could be getting fired or let go. But the word that came through was exposed. Okay, this person is being exposed. And you, pile 3, are going to, in a way, like take their place. But in the sense of like, you are going to be recognized for your efforts. With the 6 of Pentacles. And under that, we do have the 8 of Pentacles. You are going to be getting rewards for your efforts. There's going to be a balance that is restored in your career, because I feel like this person, they've just been kind of keeping you in the background with the Hermit energy. It's like someone that's just been overshadowing you because they're this big personality, and people don't even recognize that this person is like they're not who they claim to be. They're not who they try and portray themselves to be. And you're showing up in this Hermit energy, someone that's like, you're not being recognized for your efforts, someone that's kind of just in the background. And I'm seeing there's a significant shift happening in your career, in your workplace, where you are going to be taking this position of the Queen of Wands. Not in the sense that you're going to be like a selfish, greedy person, but you're just being recognized. You're being put kind of like in the limelight a little bit more. You're going to be getting more recognition, and there's a balance being restored in your career. And with the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, this is a lot of financial stability and security. So that's a really good sign. You could be definitely getting a raise for some of you, a raise for sure. promotion as well. Like it kind of feels like maybe this is someone that is like your senior, that's being exposed, being let go, and you're taking their position and you're gaining, more money. And at the same time, you no longer have to deal with this person. So now for those of you that don't resonate with that, the vibe is kind of still the same, where I feel like you're going to be seen, recognized for your efforts. There is a significant shift happening here with the Tower, and I think I might clarify and see what this is. But there's something that's ending with the Tower being here. And for most of you, well, honestly, for all of you, what's ending is you being the hermit, you being in the shadows, you being unseen, unheard, not recognized for your efforts, and you're being put into the position of the Queen of Wands. You're someone who is in the limelight, like I said. People are very drawn to you, and like you're just on your throne, you're on your A game, and I do see that for all of you here. You're getting a significant increase in your finances, you're getting a raise. It's coming to you as like a gift of some sort, but it's also a balance being restored in your career, because I feel like you haven't been truly recognized for your efforts. And for some of you, it's because there was this person that was overshadowing you. But you have more money coming to you, and you're being recognized for your efforts. And this is a significant shift, a significant change coming through for you. I do want to clarify, Spirit. Can you clarify the Tower, please? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that, the Queen of Pentacles. So, the ending that's happening here is you not being recognized. Like I said, like you're stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. And you know what it is? It kind of feels like a manager, right? A manager that just like nobody really cares for, nobody really likes, or this manager is just, once again, selfish, greedy, likes to take all the credit. Like there's that kind of a vibe coming through, or at the very least, you don't like this manager. They don't have to be a manager. I'm just using this as an example. And then this manager gets exposed for who they truly are. And then you get put into their place. You get promoted to their position, and you're showing up as this Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very loving, nurturing, kind, generous, stable, and everyone loves you. That's kind of like the vibe. There's a significant change happening in that regard. And for some of you, maybe it's not necessarily you being put in that position, but maybe you're getting a new manager that's showing up more as the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is more compassionate, someone who is more nurturing, and that in turn will recognize you for your efforts. It kind of feels like that, like you're just overall being recognized for your efforts. You're coming out of the shadows. You're no longer going to be in this hermit energy. So let's see what else I can get for you, pile number 3. For pile number 3, please, Spirit, what is happening next in pile 3's career? We have the Angel of Love. Okay. The Angel of Love. We have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So new beginnings, prosperity, abundance, happiness. I feel like this sense of like a renewed sense of love for what you're doing in your career. Pile 3, and it's because of this change, this significant change that's happening, that's leading you to being recognized, that's establishing that sense of balance within your career. You're getting a promotion or a raise, you're getting more money, and I think that this is going to really help you have like a renewed sense of love for what you're doing, for your career path. And I'm also seeing this as you being loved and adored within your career. Like I was saying, like being recognized. I feel like you're going to be more just nurtured in your workspace, you know, by your employer, by your coworkers. I just see the sense of camaraderie, and it's like you're coming out of this hermit energy, where people aren't really seeing you, they're not recognizing you. You're kind of just in the shadows, and then suddenly this shift happens, this change happens, where either you're being put in place, or you're being put in the place that this previous like person was, manager, coworker, or there is a new manager or coworker that is recognizing you, and they're giving you a lot of like recognition, you know, that's the best way I can put it. It's a lot of recognition and a lot of just genuine like love within the workspace, you know, like people are just being more genuine, it feels like. So let's see what else I can get for you. Pile number 3. Overall, it just feels like a renewed sense of love for your career. I feel like you're no longer going to be dreading your work. You're no longer going to dread going into the office or going into your workplace or logging on to do your work. It's just this renewed sense of love for what you do, because you're being recognized and you're being seen, and you're gaining this financial increase, and you're having that balance be restored in your career. What's happening next in pile 3's career, Spirit? What's happening next? What's happening next in pile 3's career, please? We have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So the Queen of Wands is holding like a sunflower here, so that's very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we do have spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Some of you could be working in like a spiritual field. Not all of you, of course, but this flowers energy, So with the flowers being here, this kind of gives a sense of like purity, authenticity, being true, being honest. And, you know, like I was saying, for someone here, for some of you here, you work with someone who just isn't authentic, it feels like, you know, they're greedy. They put on a face that, you know, allows them to be very well liked, maybe by your superiors. But the truth is they are just not who they claim to be, but you are. And like I said, I feel like this person is being exposed. I just feel like they're being exposed, and you are being recognized because you do everything with pure intentions. You're honest, you're authentic. And I see that you're being recognized for that. And I see, you know, opens your heart, brings blessings to others. And with the angel of love, like I see that you're so pure in what you do. Pile 3, you're so pure in what you do, and you have a big heart. And I think that's what's being recognized in your career, weirdly enough. I think that you're going to be receiving a lot of love and praise and admiration. And in turn, you're going to be able to give that to other people that you work with as well. For sure. So, I mean, some of you could literally work with flowers. You could be a florist, but I'm seeing this more as like a purity, an authenticity, truth. You know, it just feels like you're pure and this person is not, and they're being exposed. And it's going to definitely benefit you, pile 3. So let's see what else I can get for you. What is happening next in pile number 3's career? What is happening next in pile number 3's career, please, Spirit? Look at that. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So, I mean, that speaks for itself. There is a powerful change getting ready to take place in your career, and you're being recognized. This tower moment is happening to create space for you, is what I'm hearing, to create space for you. So this tower moment is not something that you should fear. It's something that you should welcome in. It's a significant change happening in your career space that is making space for you to be recognized, for you to be seen, for you to be heard, for you to be admired, you know? Because you're not meant to be in this hermit energy anymore. You know, you're not meant to be in the shadows. And you're going to be receiving a raise, more money, a promotion. And everyone's going to love you. Everyone's going to love you. I just feel like you've been overshadowed. Like someone has just been overshadowing you. And that's being removed. Especially because this person is like malicious in some way or just greedy, you know? And you're the one that has the pure intentions. You're the one that has the pure heart. But unfortunately, you've been overshadowed, and that's what's changing here. That's what's changing. Okay, let's get one more for pile number 3, please, Spirit. What's happening next in pile 3's career, please? What's happening next in pile 3's career? What's happening next in pile 3's career, please, Spirit? Well, this must have been a long time coming with the way that this deck is taking forever. This must have been a long time coming. All right, so we have lightning, surprise. Wow. So this is kind of coming out of the blue for you. It's unexpected. Well, I mean, Spirit is saying expect powerful change, but I still think even though you've watched this reading and Spirit is telling you like expect powerful change, you might not realize just how powerful and big this change is. This is significant, okay? This is a significant change happening in your career. And I think even though maybe you'll like anticipate it now that you've watched this reading, I think when it happens, it's still going to be like, wow, I can't believe that this just happened, you know? And it happens like that with the lightning energy. It just happens suddenly all at once. And it's like, what the heck? It just happened. So it kind of feels like, you know, if you resonate with this person that you work with being malicious or greedy or selfish, like if you resonate with working with someone like that, it's like you come into work one day and, you know, maybe things are going business as usual. And then suddenly, you know, it comes out that this person has ill intent or is malicious, or, you know, this person gets exposed, they get fired, you know, they pack their stuff and they leave. And then right after that, you're being promoted, you're being recognized for your efforts, and you take their place all in one day, you know? And it's like you go into that day thinking it's just a normal day, but all of this happens suddenly, you know, or, you know, depending on like which scenario kind of resonates for you more. It could also just be that you're being recognized suddenly, just out of the blue, out of nowhere, and you're being put into this new position in your life. You're getting this sudden increase in wealth and money, and it's like, what just happened? You know, like what just happened? So expect powerful change, pile 3. I think that even though I'm telling you to expect it, I think when it happens, you're still going to be shocked, to be honest, with the lightning being here. You are going to be shocked, and it's going to be a very positive change, I feel, because you're so deserving of it, and you're being seen, you're being recognized, you are being put on your throne. You are no longer hiding in the shadows, pile 3. You're being loved, admired, adored, and I mean, you deserve it. You deserve it. You are no longer meant to be in the shadows, pile number 3. So very beautiful energy, pile 3. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you. I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.